You are now locked in to Crossover Media.
Shout outs to AV. Gotcha! Okay.
I see you driving them cars, I rapping with Kenny, the man about bars. Rambo wounds in the night man's heart of the up got butt, and he's mad about scars. And me and double O's get mad about ops when he yelling in this, so they mad about farm. I know how to drip, I ain't mad about guns. Bandokay, but she mad about mons. That shit for me, so they mad about. If I walk with a limp, then
You know what it is with OFB? They just be evolving. They give you one thing, you feel like, alright, cool. Like, I like this. They get to a certain point, then it maybe feels just a little bit stale. And then, I don't know, they just back out something new. And you're just like, whoa, wait a minute. How did we get here? And it isn't to say that I've ever doubted Bandokay, but something about this just feels like he went in the lab and just said, we're going to go up. Alright. I heard the whole Mad About sequence. I don't need to point all that out. I heard it. I get it. Alright, but this is feeling like a very brand new Bandokay. And it's got me in a maze. The beat selection, that sequence was very uncharacteristic. Someone said this is Two-Face levels, so I'm just like,
I see driving them cars, I rapping with Kenny, the man about bars. Rambo wounds in the night man's heart of the up got butt, and he's mad about scars. Me and double O's get mad about ops when he yelling in this, so they mad about farm. I know how to drip, I ain't mad about guns. Bandokay, but she mad about mons. That shit for me, so they mad about. If I walk with a limp, then I got it. I still love the badness to my young ones, stop it. The 4 doors filled with killers. Hashtag drillers, you're pissed if I stop it. Jump out, cock it, air it, mop it. Make man crip, guaranteed that I drop it. Well, I know's the topic.
yeah, I seen Billy say this is Bando's best work. I was like, that's a very tall statement to make, and this is proving it.
About guns, Bandokay, but she mad about mons. That shit for me, so they mad about. If I walk with a limp, then I got it. I still love the badness to my young ones, stop it. The 4 doors filled with killers. Hashtag drillers, you're pissed if I stop it. Jump out, cock it, air it, mop it. Make man crip, guaranteed that I drop it. Well, I know's the topic. Run man down to the vomit, we got it, I gotta be honest. I know one likes to slide like Paul does, and you ain't got a machine, so why you got your gloves? Even on the back street, fly out the taxi, I tell my bro, do whatever your brother does.
Now, deep how frequently and suddenly and swiftly his flow is switching. I'm trying to think about what this is reminding me of. I didn't want to just say grime. I feel like that's a really basic answer. But it's really reminding me of grime. Like when they used to just jump on a set, throw a beat on, and they just switch it up just on a whim. That's what this is feeling like. He isn't just sticking with one flow and it's kind of riding that out and switching it up for the next verse or something like that. Like I said, when it comes to OFB, and let's just say Bandokay especially, right? He has a style. He sticks with it. He rides that out. Especially on a particular song. Once you hear the first couple of bars, you kind of get a feel for the direction the song is going. Feeling very fresh.
Hashtag drillers, you're pissed if I stop it. Jump out, cock it, air it, mop it. Make man crip, guaranteed that I drop it. Well, I know's the topic. Run man down to the vomit, we got it, I gotta be honest. I know one likes to slide like Paul does, and you ain't got a machine, so why you got your gloves? Even on the back street, fly out the taxi, I tell my bro, do whatever your brother does. D&D,
and then deep how he switched the flow, then went right back to the flow right before it, so I had to point that out.
Run man down to the vomit, we got it, I gotta be honest. I know one likes to slide like Paul does,
right,
and you ain't got a machine, so why you got your gloves? Even on the back street, fly out the taxi, I tell my bro, do whatever your brother does. D&D, let me focus on other stuff. I got my son, cause I gotta show my baba love. Plenty racks and I need me a lot of funds. Still up in the field, need a lot of guns. Yo, 44 caliber, better have stamina, bro. Need me a Drake, nothing like Canada. From my bro, Slim Jimmy ain't no I'm
Need me a Drake, a Draco. Drake, nothing like Canada. This is why I appreciate when OFB goes on hiatuses. Remember when Ispot just jumped right back into the scene and he completed the trio of Bando L's and what used to be SJ in terms of like, you know, that YOFB, you know what I mean, that trio, and then Ispot just came back out and just said, you know what, we're going to take this to a whole other level. I feel like Bando just went into a bat cave and just jumped right back out on like,
I got my son, cause I gotta show my baba love. Plenty racks and I need me a lot of funds. Still up in the field, need a lot of guns. Yo, 44 caliber, better have stamina, bro. Need me a Drake, nothing like Canada. From my bro, Slim Jimmy ain't no amateur. He's like wet man down on like camera. Oh, hot like Africa. I'm a real yard man, something like massacre. Coon gone, turn your hands, man, I got. Coon gone, bust your head. savage. I told bro jump out and just savage him. Nobody ain't panicking. Everyone stays still like a mannequin. If things are up in the flesh, I'll damage him. I told my fans that my mixtape's loading, it's still loading. I'm still here examining. Yo, 17 and the walls control it. See him loaded, jump out and vanish him. Gorillas with me, barking off. Els gets mad quick, don't start him off. G-lock outside, bro, clout it off. And if you see Asgard, then we park it off. Part the spins, part the pins, gotta part them up. And if the shot is too long, then we half the top. So who's got the mag team? Cause it's hard to cop. I got the whole farm strip, no half the flow.
And he let that flow right out for a little bit more. I appreciate that. Because I'm not going to lie, even though I like the fact that you switched up the flows in the beginning, I feel like it also reached a point where it felt a little bit too jarring. Alright, cool, you do a little bit too much. Like, let me actually take in this flow and appreciate it before you switch it up and start doing all this left, right, you know what I mean, all this extra stuff. But I appreciate it, though. That was really cool. Yeah, this, I can't even say much. I'm just like, this got me amazed. To the person who said this is two-face levels, you're bugging. You're doing a lot. Because so far, but in terms of Bandokay, this is definitely peak level right now. He's definitely tapped into some Ultra Instinct.
Outside, bro, clout it off. And if you see Asgard, then we park it off. Part the spins, part the things, gotta part them up. And if the shot is too long, then we half the top. So who's got the mag team? Cause it's hard to cop. I got the whole farm strip, no half the flow.
Jeez.
That first beat was cool. That first beat was cool. I think I liked it more in the beginning.
Did you? But that's why they place the bets on me.
Okay.
It's the general.
Yeah. Just somebody commented on me. I feel like I liked the first beat more in the beginning. It was cool. It got me excited, but then after a certain point, kind of just like didn't really kind of live up to what I was feeling like it was gonna be in the beginning. I like the chops and the switch ups in it though, but this second beat sounds like it's gonna be a special one.
It's the general.
So let's hear what's going on with the second half.
It's gonna be a hot summer. So let me supply you with more heat then. Cause that's what we do best right here. Worldwide, to the farm, it's Bandokay.
Let's see if this is gonna be rap or drill. So I kinda wanna hear Bando on rap.
Yo, started off with S and L's, riding out and testing bells. Dotty at the window, where's the ops? Cause we ain't quiffing girls. I told my nigga step up, now he step.
I feel like that might have low key, I don't wanna say been a jab, but it kinda been like, we're getting the people we're actually meant to get. It's one of those if you know, you know. Yeah, I respect that.
It's Bandokay.
I was hoping it'll be rap though. I feel like some artists are better on rap than drill.
Yo, started off with S and L's, riding out and testing bells. Dotty at the window, where's the ops? Cause we ain't quiffing girls. I told my nigga step up, now he's stepping well, effing hell. They killed my dad, so now I'm angry at the effing well. Somebody got shot, somebody pour me some Henny. We got beef and yeah, I got some water up in.
See, this is why I'm pulling back. This is why I wanted to hear this. So I feel like there are certain rappers, cool, usually get you to a certain platform, usually get people's attention. But rap, something about just rap beats, the way that rap forces you to slow down your flows, just adjust your flows. Because this is showing you that there's a different level of thoughtfulness to Bando. You know what I mean? I feel like, again, rap beats do that to a lot of artists who started out in drill. It shows you there's a lot more thoughtfulness to what they can do.
It's gonna be a hot summer. So let me supply you with more heat then. Cause that's what we do best right here.
Yeah, I understand that Queffin Girls.
To the farm,
it's definitely if you know, you know.
Mad about bars.
Definitely if you know, you know.
Yo, started off with S and L's, riding out and testing bells. Dotty at the window, where's the ops? Cause we ain't quiffing girls. I told my nigga step up, now he's stepping well, effing hell. They killed my dad, so now I'm angry at the effing well. Somebody got shot, somebody pour me some Henny. We got beef and yeah, I got some water up in. Had my ramble every city, I was toying with Heady. I told promoters you can book me, I need more than readies. I told my sister, tell your nigga better know what he's doing. Cause if he puts a hand in you, I put a bullet straight through him. And I ain't sending no threat, just a message straight to him. Long dotty, snap it in half.
Imagine you're dating a rapper's girl, right? And you hear this in his next song. Like, how do you even respond to that? Like, man sent a message for you in his freestyle. Cheese on bread.
I'm going for two, so why the up chat? Baby start 9 on the dots at. Folding up the nitties better, told me where the drop's at. Motorway I coach back. Cash in the middle, rooftop, I got a drop that, it's not bad. I'm still up on my block with the same friends, we swing knife and aim skanks. Do it now and flame up you fake gems. Heard you wanna squash it, that don't make sense. I'll tape off your bait ends. 4 doors, just jump out and chase men, blaze them. My yardie ting on Molly told me she want Molly more. Feel like the guy I had him smiling up on Polydor.
These flows are... if y'all looking for me to say something super thoughtful and super like, you know, breaking down the bar, he's saying some dope stuff. He's saying some deep stuff. He's saying some very thoughtful and insightful. He's saying a lot of things that's just showing you a different side to Bando. It's also showing you the fact that he's one of those artists where he's just not going to be a drill rapper forever. He's one of those artists where he's showing you, this is what y'all may have known me for, but I'm going to continue to elevate. And as I get older, as my perspective on life changes, as the things that I'm experiencing are changing, all of this, like, my music is going to change too. And that's why I always like to hear artists go from drill to rap, cause I feel like it just brings out a whole different level out of them, yo. And this is what this is showing us.
We swing knife and aim skanks. Do it now and flame up you fake gems. Heard you wanna squash it, that don't make sense. I'll tape off your bait ends. 4 doors, just jump out and chase men. Blaze them. My yardie ting on Molly told me she want Molly more. Feel like the guy I had him smiling up in Polydor. My nigga sliding with a dotty, what's the dotty for? Take the hand thing, you're probably gonna catch a body more.
Beat change? That's the end? Now we gotta pull back that last bit, cause that last bit was actually kinda cold, I'm not gonna lie.
Back. Cash in the middle, rooftop, I got a drop that it's not bad. I'm still up on my block with the same friends who swing knife and aim skanks. Do it now and flame up you fake gems. Heard you wanna squash it, that don't make sense. I'll tape off your bait ends. 4 doors, just jump out and chase men. Blaze them. My yardie ting on Molly told me she want Molly more. Feel like the guy I had him smiling up in Polydor. My nigga sliding with a dotty, what's the dotty for? Take the hand thing, you're probably gonna catch a body more. Gang.
Yeah, this beat is special. And what I like about this second beat is the fact that even though there is a sample in the background, it's not creating too much of a distraction from what Bando was doing, and vice versa, right? What Bando was doing also isn't making you not able to appreciate the beat too much either. I think this one works perfectly in terms of the harmony, and this one really has some stuff that I actually want to hear again from Bando. Like, I actually want to play this back. I want to take this in and really like thoroughly understand more of how he's progressing and how, again, his point of view on things are changing, how he's changing musically, you know what I mean, how he's developing as an artist. I think this is worth it. This was interesting. So to whoever said this is Bando's best, I agree. I agree to all of you who say that. Yeah, man. Kenny's like, yeah, I know, I agree. I agree. This was special. This was really good. I don't really have much to say. If y'all looking for a super thorough, insightful breakdown, I don't think there's really much for me to give y'all here. I think this was a peak level performance from Bandokay. I think the first beat was a little bit of a letdown. I think it had a lot more potential in the beginning. It showed what it could do in the beginning, but something about it just at some point, it just wasn't slapping as hard. The second beat though, yes, flows. I'm loving it. You can hear the traditional OFB flows in there. I especially heard it in the first half because, you know, drill. The second half, though, I want to hear more of that from Bando. I hope Bando does a whole project where he goes back and forth between rap and drill. I think that would be a dope concept for Spite like him. Spite who's experienced the things that he has a certain point of view. I think that'll really show us a bit more of the dichotomy that is Bandokay. I think, honestly, or everybody in OFB should do something like that. But otherwise, this is cool. This is one of those I actually think I would listen to again. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below, man. If you're new here, my name is Shadiq, and as always, hang tight for some more reactions. And we'll go on this coffee, but until next time, peace.